Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to have a look at this question of further logarithms. Now, the question is simplify the logarithm of 8 to base a half plus the logarithm of 1 over 8 to base 2, giving the final answer as an integer. Now, this is a logarithmic expression. And looking at this expression, this is a logarithm to base a half and this is a logarithm to base 2. And therefore, these are logarithms that are of different bases. Now, in a case of this caliber, we have to solve this one separately and also this one separately so that we combine the outcome. Now, let us have a look at the solution. We can say let the logarithm of 8 to base a half be any unknown, let's say x. Now, this one is in logarithmic notation. If I write it in index notation, then it will be, that is the base, which is a half, then raised to x equals to 8. Now from there, since we have a half raised to x equals to 8, then we can have a half raised to x equals to, instead of 8, we can write 8 as 2 raised to 3. Then from there, we will have a half raised to x equals to a half raised to negative 3. Now, I have not changed anything. I have only ensured that on this side, we have a half, and also on this side, we have a half. And therefore, in this case, since the bases are the same, we can equate the powers, and therefore the value of x is negative 3. And therefore, we have solved the logarithm of 8 to base a half, and we have obtained it as negative 3. Let us proceed to, let us proceed to solve the logarithm of 1 over 8 to base 2 also. Now, we will also do the same way we had done the logarithm of 8 to base a half. So in this case, we shall let the logarithm of 1 over 8 to base 2 be any unknown, let's say y. That is the logarithm of 1 over 8 to base 2 be y. And in this case, this is this is in logarithmic notation. If we write it in index notation, then we shall have, that is this base, which is 2, raised to this power, which is y, equals to this 1 over 8. Now from there, we shall have 2 raised to y equals to 8 raised to negative 1. 8 raised to negative 1 is just the same as 1 over 8, mathematically. Then from there, we shall have 2 raised to y equals to 2 raised to negative 3. Because 8 can be written as 2 raised to power 3. Then there is this power, which is negative 1. So we shall multiply the powers. And therefore, 2 raised to negative 3 is just the same as 1 over 8. I have not changed anything. Then from there, since the bases are the same, and there is an equal sign in between, that means the value of y is negative 3. And since the value of y is negative 3, and we had let the logarithm of 1 over 8 to base 2 by. That means the logarithm of 1 over 8 to base 2 is negative 3. Now, since we have the logarithm of 8 to base a half as negative 3, and also the logarithm of 1 over 8 to base 2 as negative 3, then our answer now will be, instead of this, we shall have negative 3, and instead of this, we shall have negative 3. And therefore, in this case, we shall have the logarithm of, that is 8 base a half, plus the logarithm of 1 over 8 to base 2 as negative 3 plus negative 3. Negative 3 plus negative 3 is the same as negative 3 minus 3, which is just the same as negative 6. And this is the integer that we have obtained. And this is the final answer that we obtained, and it is an integer.